Hello, my name is Aaron Bailey, and I'm the Voiceware Product Manager here at PhoneSuite. What we're going to do today in this short video is take a look at how to edit a 4.1 system's network configuration through the SSH terminal or through a screen and keyboard connected directly to the unit. If you can access the GUI, it is best to change the network setup through the normal PhoneSuite configurator interface. However, sometimes that won't be possible. The system is set on a static address and isn't accessible on the network, so you need to use the SSH or the screen and keyboard in order to log in and get the system with the proper IP address. So that's what we're going to look at today. So the first thing you're going to need to do is log into the system via, again, either SSH or with the screen and keyboard directly attached to the unit. And the first thing we're going to do is make ourselves root. This is a common thing to do in a 4.1 system, so we just type the command sudo-i. You need to be root in order to do a lot of the things that you used to be able to do on a 3.1 system without being root. For example, *r and some other things. So just get used to making yourself root. Next, we're going to type the command NMTUI. And if you're wondering what that stands for or what that is, enter the command and press enter. And you'll see right up at the top of the screen, it says Network Manager Text User Interface. So this is a little textual interface to edit our network connections. So our navigation is pretty simple. We just use the arrow keys up or down, left or right in order to move around, and then press enter to select on things. So edit a connection is what we're going to want to do. So we're going to select that here. And then we have the option of two network connections, wired connection 1 and 2. 1 is the one that you're going to want to edit. 2 is normally going to be your span to the series 2. We don't want to mess with that right now. So we'll select on number 1. And then in here you see the basic information about this connection. You see its profile name and its device name. These are generally not things you want to change. What you really want to get down to though, and I'm navigating around again using the arrow key, so I'm just pressing down. Go past show and manual, hide, and here is where you can edit the address that your Voiceware system is set to. So by default, all systems are sent out using a 192.168.1.222 address, and you may need to get in here and change that. So you would go in here to your address and change that to whatever address you need it to be. You could be, 172.16.10.90, for example, whatever it needs to be here. So you're going to want to just edit through, and using the number keys and the arrow keys on your keyboard to backspace this information out if needed. And again, just edit whatever needs to be edited here. Once you're done, just keep moving down until you get past these options. Some of these options, like never use this network for default route and whatnot, these are not things that you want to mess with. Everything else that's not enabled, you want to leave it alone. Other things down here, automatically connect. You can see the X is there for it's enabled, so you want to leave that alone. Available to all users? Yes, leave that alone. And then once you've made your changes, you're okay with them, you just go to OK here, press enter, and then that's saved and you're back to this screen. Once you're done, note that if I'm on this side, if I hit the right arrow key, it's going to get me over to our submenu. And if I want to go back, I can go to the left. Once you select on one of these, you can just press enter to edit. Or you could go over here to edit and press enter and it'll do the same thing. It's just a few more arrows. Delete, don't do that. You want to stay away from the delete. And then when you're all done, just go back. Then down here to quit. And then press enter. And that'll get you back here. Once you make any network changes, you're going to want to reboot the system with the simple command reboot. And we're already root, so if we just entered this command and press enter, the system will reboot and then should come up on its new IP. And that's it. Hopefully this will make your lives a little bit easier if you need to edit network connection on a 4.1 system. Just wanted to share this little tips and tricks with you guys, make your lives just a little bit easier. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and we'll talk to you later.